the feature that we've found the most useful the last 12 months would be policy issuance. It allows us to do our policy issuance in Word, which is really useful. To do it manually for some of our teams, it could take them up to 3 hours due to the size of the policy documents they're issuing to fill it all out manually in Word. The good thing with Velocity is they can click a button, it merges all that data into the Word forms for them. We've got that down to sort of about 40 minutes now. That's through obviously logging the risk into the system, checking through the policy forms, which is a good massive time saver for us because it's under half what it used to be. Obviously, if we've got an underwriting assistant sitting there for 3 hours doing policy forms, that's not the best use of their time. So by cutting that time down, obviously freeing them up to do more important tasks. Scripting's been a great tool to use. One example would be we built sort of a quote builder script. So we found a lot of our teams were going through creating submissions, creating quotes, and a lot of the data they were keying was quite repetitive. It was always going to be the same every time they type it in. So through the use of scripting and the APIs, we managed to sort of streamline that process, and now it's literally a few clicks of a button and it goes through and does a lot of that for them. We put a project in earlier this year. It went live. Initially, we'd sort of estimated it might be around a 12-month project. Working closely with VRC, we managed to deliver that within sort of 3 months, and that was a good example of how we could sort of configure the system a lot ourselves and then lean on VRC if there's certain bits of the system we needed help on. I'd definitely recommend the system. From my point of view, sort of from a business analyst point of view, it's great to have a system where you can sort of configure it so easily, really. So if you've got a new product comes online, it's relatively easy to sort of build out the products in quite an efficient and quick way.